Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Wait for everybody to get up in here. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Smash that like as you come up in here. I know this ain't one of my normal places to do my live at. Kind of running behind, running everywhere. Trying to hurry up and get home at the same time. But we're going to do this on the go because I gotta catch the guest of the hour while I'm on the go. So it's going to be something a little different than what y'all used to. So definitely smash it like you come in. What up, D Brooks? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? We're going to go ahead and get it going because I know he's ready to go.
What up, man?
What up? What up? Y'all,
what up,
the LS Swap Guru is in the place to be.
Ooh,
man, you know, thank you for coming through. This ain't how I normally do it, but I'm running behind, running around today. Had to take care of some business today, but I ain't want to leave everybody stranded. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get on what I can get on. I'd rather be in the dark because everybody already know what I look like. They ain't here to see me. They're here to see you, the guest of the hour.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm glad we was able to make it work out, man.
Yeah, definitely. The grind don't stop. I'm going to let them stop me. Sorry, y'all, I can't see all the comments while I'm trying to drive. So I'm about 15, 20 minutes from my house. So I said, you know what? Let me just get it going on the phone because I don't want to shorten my man's hour because I want to make sure he's on for the full hour to say what he got to say. Because everybody, man, so many people left me so many questions. I sent out a questionnaire on IG and another app that I use. And man, they said so much great things about you. And it has so many questions. One of the first questions I want to get into is everybody get on, as y'all get on Smash That Like It You Get On.
Right.
One of the questions was this, and this is what everybody asked, and this is one of my questions as well. How did you fully get started? I know me and you already talked about it, but the people want to know, how did you fully get started on cars?
Man, honestly, dude, it's crazy because I always enjoy cars. Let's just get that out the way. Like me and every other guy on here, female, gal, whatever. If you like cars from the beginning, you watch cars going up. I'm talking about, Punisher and Fast and the Furious, all them little movies like that. You watch all them speed races and stuff going up. You like cars, man. So my this dude I used to know, his name was Pops or whatever, up in Compton. He used to have a gang of cars. I used to always go up there with my cousin Marcus and all them. I used to go up there and mess around with the cars and stuff, man. And he, one day he was just like, "You want to make some money?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "Man, take this alternator off and swap it out for me." And I'm like, "Man, all right, whatever. I don't know how to do it." He said, "Just find the tools, this and that, blah, blah, blah." I swapped the alternator. He gave me like $15. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Even when I'm like 12 years old, 11, 12 years old. It just started off small, man. Honestly, doing little stuff here and there. And as I got older, it came more so of a, when I started driving and stuff like that, I was already working on cars. My first car that I bought myself, I was 15. I bought a 77 Caprice with the glass house window, and I was driving that. I was like 15, 16. Yeah, man, I was driving that. I put the little carb on it and stuff like that, and put the headers on there and stuff. But man, I had that car less than a month, man. And I flipped it and I cracked it, and I was hurt, man. But from there on out, man, I just kept building and building and building cars, man. Cars always been my passion, always been my thing. But now it's even better because I get to get paid to do it. You feel me?
And I like everybody else on here. We like what you have done and what you brought to the game, especially for a lot you've been doing. And not only that, I know I can tell it was a lady to ask, and she said, "I'm a lady." She asked this question. She said, "Where does he get his sarcasm from? Because he is funny. Not only is he educational doing stuff, but he's funny. Most people are doing stuff just to be straight, but he's really funny." She said it to
I
me
can't
first. She
see you
said, "Oh,
disappeared, man. Oh, there you
uh,
go. There you go.
I'm still here."
Yeah, there
And
you go.
then she said, "Oh, and I like the promo you put together." Yes, I did do the promos. Nobody did my promos. I did my own. She said, because she's a big Street Fighter fan. So she said, "I love what you're doing." She said, "Are your brackets that you advertise, are they for sale, and how can they get them if they are for sale?"
Okay, well, I don't sell the brackets. They're from LS, not LS Swap. They're from Murphy. Murphy website is
Yeah.
is lssimple.net. lssimple.net. He sells his power steering pump brackets, power steering alternator bracket. He sells those for about $300 shipped. He's a good dude. His alternator, I mean his AC brackets, those are for sale. Anything that you see that I put on the car is for sale. So his alternator brackets are $300. The AC brackets it comes with the AC, the compressor. Also come with, I always buy them with the adapter. Those are like $510 shipped. So yeah, lssimple.net. I don't get any money off of it. Every so often I just tell them Guru sent you or whatever. So he might even hook you up. Just from you. I'm gonna try to get a promo code with him so he can give my subscribers a little discount or something like that. But as far as the sarcasm came, man, you know what? As a kid, man, I was always real serious, and I'm actually at where I grew up at, man. Let me show y'all real quick.
Yeah, give us a sneak peek.
So this is where I
Because
grew
I'm
up at
living
right
through you
here,
right
man.
now.
This
Because
is
where I'm at right now is 35 degrees, and I know you're in that nice
oh
sunshine in Cali. So I'm jealous right
yeah,
now.
man. This is where I grew up at right here, man. So this is like a little tennis ball course, you know what I'm saying? A little basketball course, whatever. As y'all can see or whatever, you know what I'm saying? This basically the projects I grew up in or whatever, and it's a lot nicer, it's a lot cleaner right now, man, which is actually surprising. But I'm just walking up in here, man, just to see what's going on up in here. But like I said, as a kid, I was always it looked like I'm standing still or something. There you go. As a kid, I was always real aggressive, man. Even now, somebody say something smart to me, I'd be quick to kind of pop off, more than I should. Hey, how you guys doing?
I've
All right.
seen it. I saw it on one of your vids. And I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
man.
he just snapping off on that dude. I don't know who you was snapping off on, but whoever it was, they must
Yeah.
have really deserved it. Because you stopped in the middle and then went back to smiling. I was like, yo,
Right.
that shit is funny as
Yeah.
hell.
So, you know what? So that's what I try to tell people, man. Everybody should be respected. So, with that being said, I want you to respect me, and I'm gonna respect you double. So like I said, as a kid, a teenager and all that stuff, I was real aggressive. Even now, with me having a wife and kids, I'm a little bit more aggressive than what I should be. But I try to crack jokes, make light of the day, and do stuff like that, man. Because you don't ever know what the next person got going on. A simple hello, how you doing, can save somebody's life, man. So, a lot of people they look. I have a decent amount of bad days. You know what I'm saying? But it's what you do with them bad days. So they say it takes 100 muscles to frown or however I can't remember exactly what it is or whatever. And they say it's easier to smile. You smile, you stay young, you look young. I want to stay young. I want
Exactly.
to look young. You know what I mean? And I already look
Exactly.
crazy as hell with all these damn piercings and stuff. As you see, I got one of my piercings flipped up right now because I have 2 more meetings that I have to go to after this. So yeah, that's pretty much where that came from, man. I just want to live life and be happy and enjoy everything. If you guys are leaving comments, I can't see the comments. I gotta like kind of keep flipping it on and off because when I go to the comments, it kind of blocks me out.
Yeah, I can't see the comments either, y'all, because I'm driving. But what comments y'all leave, I would definitely make sure it's forward to the guru himself. I'll make sure they forward to it.
Oh,
I must apologize, y'all, that I'm driving and not at home like I normally am. It's just got caught up behind some stuff today, some stuff I had to take care of, and I'm just now headed home.
yeah, man. He just
So,
got off the phone with me too. He's like, "You want to make it happen now? Keep in mind, you guys, I'm on right now. I'm in Long Beach, California, and it's 5:20. So we're on separate time zones too.
yeah,
So I was
and
trying
that
to.
was another thing. He's 2 hours behind me, and I'm 2 hours ahead of him. So we were trying to
Right.
coordinate it where they would work the same time. Because y'all know normally my lives are like an hour before now, at least.
Right.
And we just had to kind of coordinate this where we can still get on at the same time. As you can see, it's dark here, but light where he is, and sunshine and whatnot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, one
Y'all
of the
look at
other
this beautiful
questions,
weather, man. Look at this
which I
behind me.
can't see all the questions
Look at
right now,
that.
but I can see
Look
partially
at it,
some of them.
guys. No,
I can see partially some of them. Matt629 asked this. He
yep.
said, which is your favorite 3 or the 6-0?
I'm sorry, Matt. He asked, what was it? You cut out. What was it?
He said he asked, which is your favorite LS swap to do, the 5.3 or the 6.0?
It depends. If budget wasn't in the question, I'm telling people all day to go to 6.0 because you're getting the same exact thing, but you're getting way more power with the 6.0. And you know, if you're doing like a boosted application or something like that, I mean, 5.3s are cool. I don't really mess with the
Yeah,
junkyard motors and stuff
I
like that,
know.
but I see people go to junkyards and you know they get motors out the junkyard and they doing numbers with them. Me and my boy Greg, he from Philly. I mean, he from DC, and me and him talk all the time about the about you know the 5.3s. I don't really do the turbo stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do like supercharger. I'm more of a supercharger kind of guy. But if you building a daily driver, you want some nice power. I'm telling you, man, go get a 6.0, LQ4 or LQ9. It really don't matter. But obviously, a LQ9 will be a lot better. Uh, I'm not really a big fan of aluminum blocks, but you know, a LS2. You know how to like the Trailblazers and the, you know the C6 Vets and all those come with like 405 horses, and honestly, they can take the abuse too. But if you going anything over 10 pounds, I'm gonna tell you go get an iron block,
Yes.
man. You know, just for the extra reassurance. That's just me. Like
Yeah.
for example,
And
in my
hopefully that helps
'68
them out.
Camaro, it got an LS1, a 5.7 LS1 in there, and honestly, you know, it got a carburetor
And
still. I'm not gonna go
that's
to the
another
video.
thing we was going to talk about. A
Right.
lot of people have seen that video, and for me, I saw the video you did with the box that just came up today.
Yeah.
And I said, I know you're going to do great things with that box. You're going to get them tightened up because I know the original owner of that box. When I saw that box, I said, I know who owned that box
He
before
out there in
he got it.
Miami, right, or Florida, or something like
Yeah,
that.
out of Miami. Yeah, he out of
Yeah.
Miami, right outside of Miami. And he's, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he sold that box to get a donor. That's why
Yeah,
he sold
it
the
was
box.
something like that. He said it's been
Other
sitting
than
for like he said he haven't drove it in about a year or something like that. So he's I don't really know the story. I don't really know the story all the way behind it or whatnot. But he said basically he sold that, and that was the dude who bought it. It was like basically like his birthday gift to him kind of thing. And so he said he's fine with the car. It's cool. I mean, it has a decent cam in there. I don't know what the cam is, and I don't know who the dude that did it. I really don't care, but for the amount that he got that car
yeah,
for,
it sounded like I had a decent cabin.
yeah,
So
but
like
for
it
the
sounded
amount,
like just a little bit of tune up and change to a different tune, and that thing will really wake up.
nah, I think he not. Hey, how you doing? Good. I think he not happy with it because it's the gear ratio. So what I told him was, I'm not gonna say the price the dude got the car for, or whatever, but I feel he got a good deal on the car because for the amount that he spent, you can't build that car for that much. You know what I'm saying? So he got a good deal on the
I
car, but
I know I
he,
don't even know what he spent on, but I know by looking at it, I
uh-huh.
know if he spent a certain amount, which I'm not going to even say, he got a
Yeah,
good deal because of what went in it.
right. The dude who sold it took a loss on it for sure. He So the car is running and driving. Me personally, I just think I don't like. I'm not a big. The only way I'm cool with the truck accessories and all that is if it's a El Camino or if it's an actual physical truck. No car shouldn't have truck accessories on there. I don't. A lot of people do with the Monte Carlos, the Regals, and all that stuff. Nah. So he was saying he wanted to make it look more of a car set, you know, with the car and stuff like that. So I told him like just in
Yeah,
parts, it's like damn near like $1,200. You know, the LS6 intake is about $450. The AC bracket is another $450, and then the alternator power steering bracket, that's another $300 right there. So I told him, you know, you already gonna be like $1,200-1,500 in parts, and then on top of that's gonna be my labor, you know.
yep,
So he wants to get it done. It's a nice car, dude, but this is the problem. He wanted me to do a tune on it. Everybody know that I don't really like tuning cam cars or whatnot, and I it's too many issues getting into idle right and all that kind of stuff. But he has a '96 Impala rear end in there. What's cracking?
mm,
He has a '96 Impala rear end in there, and the '96 Impala has 308 rear, 308 gears. So I'm like, with you
yeah,
having
for the
308
factory.
gears with them big ass 26s, you should be at minimum with 456s. That'll knock it down to a 411. I think 456s
Yep,
would be too tall of a gear. I would tell them do 411s and then knock it down to a 373, which will make it a
yeah.
373 would be a freeway friendly car. So a little ugly car. How you doing, man?
Good,
You
man. I
good?
need one of them LS swaps. Nigga, I put one in my Honda, cuz,
You
right
stupid.
now.
See, y'all know this is live. This is straight live.
No, yeah, this a little homie right here, man.
What's the deal, man? It's North. It's the Brinkster. Yeah, no good. What's going on, man?
So
I'm trying to fix a car.
as y'all can see, I'm
trying to learn something.
As y'all can see, I'm really in the projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you really in the projects with a little dumb nigga named No Good, man. Northside, man. Y'all know who I am.
That's stupid.
If you don't know, you won't know.
Yeah, man. So it's all the homies up in here, man, chilling. That they chilling and wilding. But yeah, man. So
But you know what? That's always good when you go home and see folks. Man, that's how it is when I go back home. Whether it's in New York, Atlanta, wherever,
right.
I get to see a lot of folks. Man, it brings back a lot of memories.
This is a YouTube video podcast. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, podcast for YouTube. You live, man.
He
You
said
straight
you
live.
We live on the 5. No, y'all live. Y'all live on the 5. I've been live, man. Y'all live on the 5 now, man.
What up, Swats and stuff? I can see some of the comments.
Oh yeah, I can't see none of y'all.
What up,
comments.
Mr. Random? Oh, Mr. Random, I ain't forgot about you. I'm going to go ahead and explain about what you had asked earlier. I'm going to go ahead and explain that a little bit.
Ty, this is my other little. You could, bro. You cool. Ty. Nah, I'm good. I'm cool. Yeah, so this is the other little here. These are my
What up, man?
Here, man. All these are my little. I don't even see where you at. Oh, he is right here. Yeah, these are my little partners.
This nigga
here,
same
man.
color as the apartments. He white. He playing with the apartments with his white ass.
Little light skinned dude or whatever. But listen, y'all, man, look. This is what it is, man. So they was actually like how I'm always like goofy and stuff like that. So like all these little dudes right here, man, they know whatever. Like they know they'll be able to tell you. What I'm saying like exactly. I always been like that.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, man. I'm like real goofy. I'm real humble, man. I'm real cool, and I do whatever. You know what I'm saying, if I can help somebody out, like same thing. Like you can tell people, bro. I didn't charge you nothing to do this podcast, right? So for me, it's kind of like it's cool. You feel me? If I can help somebody out, obviously I'm gonna help somebody out, man. I love doing that, and especially I feel like I know there's gonna be Mexicans on here, white people on here, minorities, whatever. But I feel like as me being black or whatever, I feel like the black community, we need to come together as one. Like I was talking to somebody, I can't remember who it was, and they were saying like, "Oh, dude, they compare me to what's that dude? Cletus. You know who Cletus is on YouTube? The dude that be like, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I know who that is.
So he compared me to him. I think he got like 1 million some subscribers or something like that. I haven't seen his channel in a while.
He does. He's like 1.6, 1.7 million.
Like almost like 2 million, right? So he compared me to him, and I'm like, dude, like I'm a human being, obviously, or whatever. But he was just saying like, you the only black dude I know on YouTube that's really doing it with the LS swaps and stuff like that. And I only got like, I don't know, like 10,000 subscribers or something like that, whatever it is. I got like 10,000 subscribers, and I'm like, that's cool, man, for him to compare me to somebody like that, because honestly, like I said, I only started doing it because of the love of the cars, man. And like I said, as a black community, I want us all to come together. I want us all to eat. I want us all to win and be able to be, one and whole. Like with you, my boy Chevy Rider 254, Steve Davis.
Yep, LS. Shout out to LS. He on here.
Yeah. Oh, see, I can't see it seems like 40. It says 41 comments. I can't even see them for whatever reason. So if y'all looking,
I can see some of them. Shout out to Swaps and stuff, Mr. John, me and Gene up in here. MC, I see you, man. I see you parking everybody on here. Mr. Random, I told you I got you. It's coming. Let's see who else.
Yeah,
LS. Okay, I think I said everybody else on here. If I haven't said your name, it's because I can't see you. Oh, what up, Sister Beth? I see Beth on here.
Okay. I see swapping stuff.
Yeah, you have to kind of slide it to the side.
Okay, I see Mr. Random. Okay. I see y'all up in here. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you got Gene Custom up in here. Okay.
Yeah, me and Gene go back a long way. Long ways, man. He's definitely up in here. And then you have some people, I know you can't see them, they send in private messages. Only I can see that.
No, that's not good.
And this one dude, I know why he's sending private messages, because he's at work. He works second shift. One of his questions was, he said, "Hey, I'm building a 1980 Malibu. I got a 6.2 engine out of a Silverado. I'm gonna put in it. What size camshaft do you think I should go with for it to be streetable to drive around on the streets?"
A big ass cam. Big ass cam. Honestly, dude, it's I do the swaps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, honestly, it's real hard for me to understand. I'm not gonna lie. that's one thing about me. If I can do something, I can do it. If I don't know something, I'm not ashamed to say that, hey, I really don't know it. But if you're going to do something on the street, you know, I would just say, try to stay, you know, like, for example, remember that 96 Impala, that 95 Impala that I did? It had like a 600, what was it, like a 600 something lift on there. That was a big-ass cam. It was like a 640 or something like that.
Yeah, that was a huge cam on
That
that
was a
car.
big-ass cam,
I was trying to figure out where you going to be driving that car to.
Yeah, and his load was like, it was like a 108 or something. I don't like that, dude. That's like, I want something to where, like, I tell people this all the time. This is, you know, everybody entitled to their opinion or whatever. It's like a but everybody has one. And this is my thing. Just because your car is loud does not mean your car is fast. I seen
No, it does not.
Right.
Facts.
I seen the quietest cars, man, put in, you know, but when you hit that throttle, they put in work. But go with, I tell people all the time, you know, man, stage 1 and stage 2 is good.
What up, Base 15? I see you.
Stage 1 and stage 2 is really, really good. Stage 3 and stage 4. This is the thing. What are you using your car for? So, for example, with this 68 Camaro, I'm going to be building it for this 68 Camaro, whatever. I'm going to be building it for the street, and a good 600 horsepower.
Yeah, you know what? I want you to talk about that Camaro because so many people send me so many questions about that Camaro. They like, man, we know he ready to do it up. We know he ready to do something crazy. We know at least a 6.0 is going to go in it because he's done so much. They know that you're going to go crazy with it.
Right, this is the thing. Like I tell people all the time, I said, if you guys was watching my live video, I was supposed to get a 69 Firebird, and basically the deal didn't go through. So what I said was, I said I'm going to do what? I'm going to give me a subframe instead. So I'm going to give you a subframe, and I'm going to build my car from there. It's all about, and I told my wife, I said, you know what, since we met, I've been with my wife since I was like 15, 16 years old. And I told her, yeah, my dream car is a first generation Camaro. I'm going to get one. I just said it like 2 weeks ago, a week ago in that live video. And look at it now, man. If you manifest it, you know, it'll come true. And that 68 could not have come at a better time. Hold on real quick. Hey, go in the gate.
Man, it came at the right time.
Y'all better come get this dog so you can get up.
Y'all don't worry about it. I'll be home in a minute. I'll be able to read these comments. You know what? Man, I'm going live. I'm going to go straight in the garage, stay in the garage so y'all can see the deuce in the quarter. But I got people that ask me about it, so you'll get a chance to see it as soon as I get home. I'll be home in about 20 minutes.
Oh, we got plenty of time then. We good. But yeah, man, so what I'm gonna do with that 68 Camaro basically it's gonna be what was the guy name who was asking the question again? Whatever.
I can't even see who it was now.
Whoever his name was. This is what I was. No, it's cool. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing with my car. My car gonna be a daily driver. A lot of people really don't know what 400 to the tire feels like. I'm talking about a real 400 horsepower, a real 400 torque. A lot of people worry about the horsepower. I don't worry about the horsepower. I worry about the torque. And with me,
I worry about both.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is the thing. Right now I have a 5.7 LS1 in there. That's you know, for the amount that I got the car for, man, it was a steal. I'm sure a lot of people didn't even think it was a motor in here. So I'm already starting off at a good pace. The thing is, I am for sure going to be boosting that car. I'm going to be going to my buddy has an LSA supercharger that I actually have the opportunity to buy right now, or it's another supercharger that I'm thinking about getting. I don't know which way I'm gonna go with it, but for sure it's going to be boosted. So what I would say is plan your whole drivetrain out first. Obviously, I'm a T56 guy. I like manual transmission, so I'm going to be going with T56 setup. And then after that, you have let's start with the motor back. I'm going to go with something like a stage 3 BTR LSA cam. They make more power and they use less boost. Right, they make more power and they use less boost. So that's going to be my cam setup. I already have
that way. I gotta go the other way.
I got a set of 243 heads with dual springs, so I'm already saving money on those right now. I actually got them right here in the car with me, so I'm already.
Oh wow!
Exactly. So, but if this 5.7, I made the video, but I haven't released it. If this 5.7 doesn't sell, which I'm selling it right now, if it doesn't sell, I'm taking them 243 heads, putting them on there. I'm putting that BTR stage cam, putting it on there, LS6 intake, putting it on there.
That'll wake that 5.7 all the way up.
Right, and then like I said, I'm more concerned about just the aluminum blocks, man. Like a lot of people out here, you know, I'm in LA and all that, so they be doing donuts and doing all this other stuff. And these 5.7s out here always throwing rods, man. And I'm thinking maybe they're not checking on their oil or something, because these damn things will not stop blowing up. So that's why I don't like the aluminum blocks. Like we talked about earlier, you can go to the junkyard and get a 5.3 or a 6.0, and the damn thing it'll run all day. So like I said, it always depends, man. But like, this is the thing though, our budget is going to be different. Obviously, I got a low budget, man. I'm not about to, I'm already on restriction right now for buying a car. My thing, what I believe in, I say it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's always a must and the best thing to do, because for those that don't know, my wife don't know nothing about the engine and what I did. She just know I'm doing something. If I told her what I had to do at first to do it, and she'll probably
I threw a couple jams in there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it's a 68 Camaro. You know what I'm saying? And it already got an LS in it. It's real cheap, and this and that. So and then I'm like, hey babe, look, I'm about to go to Vegas, go pick this up. But she's like, pick what up? I'm like, the Camaro I was talking about. And then she was like, wait. So somebody asked me, they was like, oh yeah, man, YouTube must be taking care of you. No, YouTube is not taking care of me, man. That's why it's so hard. I honestly, I never got $1,000. I never even got an $800 check from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of people think YouTube paying me some crazy type of money or whatever. No, I make money. I don't even have a job right now, man. I make my money off my swaps and stuff like that. So, and it's all about saving, man. You can't always jump at the first thing that you see. Sometimes it ain't always good, man.
You're right. You definitely not do that. It took me to get to this point. It took me almost 4.5 years to get to this point.
See,
I started with a 6.2 Escalade, a 2015 Escalade. I was going to build that. I had built the whole engine. And shout out to Scott Performance. Everybody knows the story already. He helped me get that Vet engine. I have a 2016 Vet, and the rest was history. He loaned me the money. I sold all the parts of it to pay him back, so it cost me nothing. The extra money I made off it, I bought parts for.
That's perfect right there, dude. See, so that's the thing with me. So I was like, okay, the guy gave me a gang of parts, man. I'm like, okay, I can sell this motor. It got the carburetor system. I was just looking at the parts to see what is still at wholesale. And them the LS carburetor kits, they actually went up a little bit. I'm thinking they was like $1,000. I'm seeing like at $1,200. I'm like, damn. All right, I got.
Yeah, they went up. They went up everywhere. Every company that makes them, they all went up.
Right. So I was selling my 5.7 LS1 with the carburetor system for like $1,800. I'm like, if I sell that for $1,800, I got action at an LQ9 right now with a 480E. And they only got 120,000 miles. I got for $1,500. So I'm like, well, cool. I can go grab that. I can sell the transmission for about. I can sell the transmission for about $800. So if I sell the transmission for about $800, I'm only into it about $700 on a 6.0. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm trying to sell some stuff and buy some stuff. I'm basically the same way you got your motor for free. I'm trying to do my whole bill for free, even if I got to exchange a little bit of labor, because I'm doing this car ground up, man. I'm taking the body off of it, getting it sandblasted, just to see what I'm looking at. The bottom of it, I'm getting it right.
You're doing it the right way. You're doing it the right way, like the way it's supposed to be done. And for those that don't know, when you're doing it that way, it takes time.
It takes time, patience, and money, man.
Tell me about it. I just pulled mine off just to get the frame, just to paint part of the frame, and it was a mess.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people don't do the off-frame restoration. This one, you know what? Like I tell people all the time, man, you can't be cheap on these cars, man, because being cheap on these cars, you're gonna do something. You're gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have did that. So I actually build my cars inside out. I make sure my drivetrain is 100% tight, the way that I want to be. That way, I don't have to go back and I want my car basically fast enough to where I'm scared of it. I don't have to go back into it. I don't play with.
Sorry, I had to take a detour because somebody had. Sorry, I had to take a detour. Somebody had a wreck on the interstate, so I had to cut across the bypass. So it's taking me a few more minutes to get home.
Right, man. So yeah, that's basically what I do. I build my drivetrain first. Once my drivetrain is in tip-top shape and it's where I want it at, then I move to I do my suspension work. I do my suspension work. Your A-arms, the sway bars. I do everything top to bottom, front to back. Because if you ain't hooking, if you spinning, you ain't winning. I want all my cars to hook. So then the only
way you spinning and winning is with waves. That's it.
Well, hell yeah, man. So like I said, man, it takes a lot of time and money. And The reason why I got out of the B-body community, honestly, I built too many of them. I built enough of them to where it's like, what the hell why the hell would I own one? Because I actually put a deposit on one. It was a 96 Impala DCM, which is dark cherry metallic. I put a deposit
my
on it.
favorite one.
Yeah, yeah. So he was gonna let me do payments on it. So I gave him like $1,000 or something like that. And honestly, he still got the money right now. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not tripping off of it. But I don't want to build anymore. I want to get. I've been wanting something old, and honestly, my next car is gonna be. It has to be an 8-body, man. And I've been wanting a Chevelle Nova, so it's kind of like I'm not gonna be able to do it no time soon. But you know, it is what it is. Like I left a deposit on one. Actually, the dude who I told y'all in the beginning, who I was building, who got me on to building cars and stuff like that to do pops, I gave him $500 for a 70 Nova, and dude basically disappeared with my money. I gave him $500, and I was gonna come down and give him the rest or whatever. And it was like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, turning to 4 weeks, turning to 3 months, and he kept pushing me off. And I finally went to the dude's house, and he was just gone, man. So that was my Nova. Yeah, man, the house he was in for like 15 years, man, it was like basically closed down and this and that. And it's just some crazy stuff, man. But like I said, it's all about these cars I've been wanting since I was like 15, 16 years old, man. Like, you know, honestly, younger than that. I got my 68. I'm going to get that Chevelle and I'm going to get that Nova. Like, a lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started a lot of business. So me and my wife started a new business. So I'm not really going to be doing swaps too much longer.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, man, I'm not going to be doing swaps too much more. I really want to focus more into my business, you know, with me and my beautiful wife. And it's all about working smarter, not harder. You know, these swaps, man, they back break. I tore my shoulder, so I got a rotator cuff tear. My back is messed up.
I know that's like.
Yeah, man. So my back is messed up. I can't really work for too long, and then you run into all these problems, and it's kind of like you think about luckily, I run into customers that pay me, and you know what? I set the law early. Listen, I'm gonna do my job. I expect for you to do your job, which is pay me at the end. I build their car 100%. I put everything on YouTube, and I tell them that if you have any problems, come back to me. And I haven't had any issues. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe a few bumps here and there, but I haven't ran into any issues. Saying all that is to say this: when am I going to have time to build my own project, though? You get what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you on that. I've done so much stuff for so many people. Like, a lot of people don't know, I used to paint cars heavy. And when the economy crashed, I stopped doing that heavy, went on IT. And I still do stuff here and there, but I was doing stuff for so many people. Cars fixing up. Everybody's like, when you gonna fix it up? I don't have time. I'm doing everybody else's.
You know what? It's funny that you said that, man, because everybody be like, oh, man, so I heard you build cars, man. How long do it take you? I'm like, it'll take a couple of weeks. I tell people 6 weeks, but I shoot for about a good 2 weeks. And then the thing that's crazy is, oh, my bad, I got some YouTube notifications that keep popping up. It's crazy because the dude was kind of like, oh, man, how about you?
No, I can't see that.
It only take you 6 weeks to do. Oh, okay, cool. He was like, it only take you 6 weeks to build a car and do the paint and everything. I said, whoa, slow your roll, brother. I don't do paint. And the thing is, I've seen a lot of painters get in trouble, man. Like, not in trouble, but, you know, they get fussed at because you be like, damn, I literally seen cars at paint shops for like years, man. I'm talking about like 5 years, and I'm like, damn, that car's still in here. So I wouldn't touch paint. So what made you get started on paint? Because I know the frustration.
It started like this. You know what? I never told that story. I'm going to tell that story. It started like this, and my cousin that's in here was like, "Yeah, tell it, cause he knows." And it started like this. My dad, uncles, this one guy, good friend of the family, Larry. He did paint body. Him and his brother did paint body work. Right. Real good at it. And I said, man, I like doing that. And he was like, man, come on with me. He showed me how to tape up cars, how to sand, how to do all that. I would go with him, and we would go to different shops, moonlight at different shops, and I would make $1,000 in one night. And I was hooked. We was going to all the shops.
I might have to get in the body work, fam.
And man, we were just doing painting. That was it.
Yeah.
And I would do the door jam. Then after that, he would come back and lace the whole car. And they would pay us cash. He would give me $1,000 out of it. I was hooked. I said, man, I make this much money. I don't have no grease on my hands. And here I am. I got this money in my pocket. You know what? I'm going to go fully into it. And remind you, I was 12 years old.
Right.
I was 12 years old with $1,000. And I was like, man, I ain't trying to do no street stuff. So I'm going to say that for a whole nother story. But I went ahead and I went fully into it. I went always fully into it. I got certified. I went to iCar school. For those that don't know, they're above AC. They're above
Oh, so
ASE.
you got certified then? See, I didn't
Yeah,
even
I went and got
go that far.
certified. I went certified. I was working in Atlanta, and I was painting. Basically, the cheapest thing that came through there was a BMW. A BMW on a bad day. There was number of Ferraris that came through there. Matter of fact, if you look at the history, Diddy did a video shoot in Miami for I Need a Girl part. What part was that? Part 3.
2? Oh, 3.
His Ferrari got scratched, and he talks about it. And I was the one that fixed it.
Damn. No, that's green.
Because I had to paint. I went in the shop, mixed the paint up, and he talks about it. It cost him $12,000 to get that spoiler fixed that was scratched. I took the spoiler off and painted it right there on the set. Put up a tent, painted it and whatnot, and put it right back on that bitch. So that's what kind of got me started. That what kind of got me started doing it. It was like I love doing it, and the money. It was easy, quick money, and I love to see what I can make something turn out to be.
Right.
Like for instance, the wheels on my Deuce and a Quarter, I painted those in my garage, in my old garage. And everybody was like, damn, a dude was over when I did it, and he was like, man, I would have never thought this is what you did, because he know me for IT. And I'm like, yeah, man, this is what I did before IT. So the craziest thing about it is I said I would just, do it on the side from now on, and that's it.
Ah, shoot, did it work in my back?
Yeah, you back. You back. I'm just backing in my driveway. I'm finally home.
Ah, shit. Am I back on here or nah?
Yeah, you back. I can see you. I can see you and hear you.
Why? You see me or no?
Yeah, I see you. You good. Yeah.
New York, you see me? Oh, I can see you, but I can't hear you. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, loud and clear. I see and hear you.
New York, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. I can hear you.
Oh, there's some boy.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, look,
I'm gonna have to exit it out and rejoin. I'm gonna have to exit out and rejoin it. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can hear you. Oh well, yo. I told him I could hear him. I don't think he could hear me. But we're gonna go ahead and keep this moving. We're gonna go ahead and keep this moving on. Now that I done stopped, I ain't driving. I can see everybody. We're gonna go ahead and do this in the garage. We're gonna go ahead and do this in the garage. Dang, that light flickering still. All right, let me know if everybody can still hear me. Want to make sure everybody can still hear me. What up, Cap? You see me? All right, he back. There he is. What up, man?
What's up, man? My bad. I got a phone call. I was able
not
to
sure
see
what
you,
exactly happened, but I'm in my garage right now.
Oh, no, it's cool. Yeah, I got a phone call.
Yeah, I can hear you,
but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you at the same time and everything.
Okay, yeah, man.
So for those that already know, that is my Deuce and a Quarter.
I saw that the other day, boy.
That is it. See a little dusty now. I cleaned up and everything. That's back dusty. But yeah,
we name everything. What you name it?
Man, this is Miss Maxine, aka the Deuce, aka 76 Deuce.
Yeah, that's that long daddy. I'd have called it long stroke. That thing right there is clean, boy.
This is her custom floor mats. This is her period. With the roof blown. Yep, gotta have the roof blown.
And how long have you had this?
This been in the family since brand new.
Amen.
About it. My uncle had bought a 76 Cutlass brand new. His wife wanted this car, so he traded in that car for this car. And then in 99, my dad ended up with it. My dad actually, RP to my dad, it was supposed to be for me. And then I went to the bank to get the money. I come back. My uncle said, well, your daddy gave no what's up? Is yours? Okay, Pops. I'm like, what damn?
Right.
So, some years, everybody, everything's been changed. The only thing I'm saying for the LT, might change a few more things because now I got about which I'm gonna save that for a minute. But they're talking about me about doing a different suspension than what I got because I wanted to look I wanted to look original, so what nobody know it was the whole plan.
Right. I'm over here trying to catch up on these
To do
comments,
something
man.
totally different.
I'm trying to catch up on the comments. AD the Beast. Damn, the comment just disappeared. But AD the Beast 15. He asks, what has been the hardest swap to date? Shoot, man. Honestly, dude, not trying to sound cocky or nothing like that, but I haven't really had no swap that whooped my ass like that, man. The only car that probably whooped my ass was the 87 Cutlass, and that's because of the coil packs. It was having a starting issue, wouldn't start, so that was like the only car or whatever. But it wasn't even, once it started, I slapped everything together and it went together like butter. And the thing is, all swaps to me are easy because for one, I've done enough. Secondly, is because I came up with a blueprint that actually works for me. And then thirdly, is just don't overthink it, man. It's not hard to do these swaps. Like I talked to in a live video, I can't delete this one, so I'm gonna bless y'all that's on here, man. Y'all deserve to hear it. Like to go back to what I was saying in my live, don't overthink it, man. I can't hide this one, so y'all got this one right here, man. Listen, to some that hour and a half video up in my live, this is what it is to do an LS swap, man. It's
Chevy, what's up?
It's motor mounts, it's oil pan. You get your differential lined up with everything, and then just do your wiring. The wiring is not hard, man. It's power, ground, ignition, and fuel. I mean, you got your other little stuff, like your little fan wires and all that stuff. Oh, there you go, right there. I see it. Yeah, so it's not that hard to do, man. Just don't overthink it. And this is the other thing I tell you: do not go cheap, man. Everybody be asking me. They be hitting me up on Instagram. They be hitting me up on if you see my YouTube comments and stuff, they be up in here. They shoot me emails, and it's to the point now. They ain't asking the dumbass question no more. They be like, "Hey, bro, what fuel pump you using?" Go Google. I don't give a damn if you swap in a Geostorm. Go Google LS swap Geostorm fuel pump, and the fuel pump that you need for your application is gonna pop up. Yeah, we got like 15 minutes more. All right. Yeah, so whatever, like people ask me stuff and I just stop asking the question because it's the same damn question that's being asked. If you don't know what fuel pump you need to use for LS swap, maybe you really don't know, but that also lets me know that you haven't did your research. You know what I mean? Just do the research. Like when people bring me a car that I've never done, I never did a 62 Impala before. You know what I mean? But he asked me if I
saw that's the next thing you're working on.
Huh?
I saw in a video, and I can't remember what it was. You talked about it. And you talked about how at least do part of your research so when you hit somebody up, you can say, hey, I saw this, this, and this, and I'm thinking about going with either one of these.
Yep.
How do you think this match up? And that's how I am. I research everything, period.
See, if somebody came at me like that, then I would respect them because if they be like, oh, what motor mounts to use? Oh, well, that means you didn't tell me. If they say, hey, you know what, bro? I seen BRP motor mounts, man, but they kind of hot, they kind of pricey. What do you think about the ICT? They're a little bit more affordable. What do you think? And I'd be like, okay, so he did some research. Hey, bro, do this. Depending on what your budget is, I would suggest you do this and this. Come at me like that, man, because people ask me dumbass questions, and I'd be like, you didn't do no damn research at all. And another thing is when people hit me up or whatever, it's kind of like they write too fast, and I don't understand the question, so I really don't read stuff like that. But it ain't hard to do LS swap, man.
You gotta find out why that light keeps doing it.
Yeah, it's not hard to do an LS swap, man. Some people just don't want to spend the time to do what they need to. Like, just do your research, and that's research. Research will save you a lot of money. Matter of fact, you do your research right, you can build your own damn car.
Yeah, and that's one thing. I ain't trying to take out LS and Dewan and Loco. That's one thing they have done. They've done their research and they building their own cars. And me and Gene, I mean, he's a mechanic for life. He does it. I mean, even me, like when I first helped somebody do an LS swap, and I convinced the dude to do it because he had a donor.
I mean, you were telling me when you was chatting the other day. Yeah, you were saying take this motor and put it in there and this. Right.
Yeah, right. And he didn't think it could be done, and I said it could be done, and we did it. And it didn't cost them nothing but time, and I think we had maybe about $600-700 in it.
And
because he didn't
put
want to
an
do a
cylinder back
camera
on
nothing.
that
He just
thing
wanted to
too.
change all the gas. So let's change the gasket. Let's change everything while you got the motor out. Let's change everything. So when we go in, we can't worry about nothing.
And that's the thing. A lot of people, I think that what separates me from a lot of people is the fact that like you go on YouTube and you see a lot of people or whatever. I'm not saying I'm the first to do it, but if you go on YouTube, you see most people just throwing dirty ass engines in there. It's a dirty ass engine bay, and I think it's because they're excited to get it done. But take that same little time, the extra little couple hours, degrease the engine bay, paint the engine bay, replace all the seals on the motor, paint the motor, drop it in, and be done with it. You ain't got to go back into doing it. How y'all doing?
And you know what? Behind that, that was one of the reasons why I posted part of that promo where you was cleaning off the engine. So I want to see people like, yeah, you see, he's cleaning it all. He's getting it looking, top shelf. Instead of just throwing it out. You have some people that just throw stuff in, just throw. That's fine. I know for me, like I did one of my lives I did, one of my videos I did. I showed when that LT4 was pulled out, and then I showed when it was cleaned up. And we crated it. So we put it off to the side. I was like, first thing I did, I cleaned it all the way up. It wasn't too bad, but I wanted to be clean and fresh before we started doing anything to it because I didn't know what route we was going to go. Because at first we were talking about just changing the camera and throw it in because those engines already come with a lot of horsepower. But then when I started talking, I want to get about 800 or 1,000. Oh, we can get more than that. And that's when Scott just took it upon himself to do everything. At one point, that whole motor was apart. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, you don't worry about it. The next day it was back together. Then he swapped this, swapped that. And then next thing you know, he was like, man, turn the key. It sit on the stand, turn the key. And I was blown away.
Yeah, man.
People be hitting, I trust his judgment because
like that too. They want me, I want 1,000 horsepower. I'm like, look, man, I am not your guy. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, it's not like that, man. I can do it, but it's just like, who building a motor with 1,000? Unless you building a big block, I don't give a damn what you're doing. If you're making 1,000 horses, you putting some type of is either gonna be nitrous, turbocharger, or supercharger. You putting something on here. If you want me to build
my pro charge, it came out of a vet, so those vets already came from the factory with crazy horsepower already.
Exactly.
But
a lot of people want these high ass numbers. You know what I'm saying? You put them in a car that got 500 horses. They hit the gas and make a U-turn and run into a damn tree. Like a lot of people be laughing at them Ford dudes. It's not that they Ford dudes are gay or Ford dudes can't drive or Ford dudes they used to drive Hondas. It ain't none of that stupid stuff. In reality, what it is, they driving the car that they never. It's like, for example, me and you going to go get in the car that's known to do 200 miles in 4 seconds and a quarter or something like that. We gonna wreck it because we never been in that kind of power before. So I tell people all the time, man, stop laughing at people. You need to respect a vehicle. Respect any vehicle that you get in, especially if it's not yours. Play with the gas a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just shove it in her, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make love to her, get to know her, take her on a date. Drive that car smooth,
exactly.
Man.
Grind with it.
I'm cool. I'm fine with 600
because a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm fine with 600 horses because out of that 600 horses,
it's plenty. It's just
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's plenty.
I'm cool with 600 horses, bro.
I was fine with the way it was, but my thing was you see this big car, it's heavy and it's big. I want to be able to just move. And once I said that, I said, let me get about 800. I know it get moving because I've driven things that's 400 to 600, 700, 800 horses. But man, when he topped that 1532, I wore all that. And he said, well, I know your driving style, so the power's just there if you need it. So
exactly.
It worked out in that way.
You said the best thing, if you need it. If you need it, it's there. Because my thing is this: where in the hell are you gonna go and use all that at? You ain't gonna be on no damn. You're not going nowhere unless you go to the track. Like they make all these Corvettes and stuff like that, right? And they make these Corvettes with about, let's say, 650 horses, right? And they put 220 damn miles on the dash. You want to get your clown on. You know what I'm saying, obviously you see it says 65 in the speed limit or whatever. You want to go 110, your ass get a ticket. I'm like, well, damn, why y'all put 220 on the dash if I can only go 60? You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna be able to use all that power on the street like that, man. It's hard to drive cars with high horsepower, and a lot of thing is people they think about all these numbers. And remember, I told you I built my car inside out, get the suspension working, all that stuff done. People out here tweaking their damn frames because they thought about the power and didn't think nothing about the damn frame. You got to reinforce that frame. Add a roll cage. You got to do all that.
Exactly. And my thing was, he just went ridiculous because he was like, my name is on it. And he said, I know how you drive. You don't get out there crazy. I just figured I'd do that for you because that bet was already set up.
Right.
Set up to do that. It was already just straight out the crate. It was put out 855 horsepower. It was 855.2 something horsepower, and then the torque was over 900. I think it was like 902 or something like that. And I was fine with that. I was fine with that. But he was like, "Let's do this, do that, do this."
Swaps and stuff said he did. He drove 3 in a 46 Ford truck. I've seen one of those dudes, and I commend you for that because this guy I know, he did a swap in his truck where he put an LS6 in there, and that damn truck was tight as hell. Even the radiator, I was like, damn, man. So I commend you.
Loco funny. He said night came like a shadow. Yeah, night came quick in Cali.
Yeah,
but you know
man,
what?
Like, my bad. I'm trying to.
But you know what?
Comments real quick, man.
Yeah. Also, one of my private comments that just came up. It said, "Hey, New York, I know you did the promo for him, but you know what? He needs to use that person that you use as the guru for his thing. Well, you know that's for Street Fighter. He don't want to get copyright infringement for using that. But that is actually a good idea.
No. So the dude with the 96 Impala, whatever, he was just saying for the guru and all that, whatever. He was like, yeah, bro, you need a genie. So when I seen that genie, I was like, yeah, man. So he was like, man, you gotta get a genie.
That's down from Street Fighter.
Right. Nah, man. Nah, man. You know what, dude? Like, we got to do this again. We got to do this more often. You know what I'm saying? A few times out of the month or something like that, man. I tell people, man,
you always welcome to come back. And trust me, I'll be home this time when we do it. I'll be in my studio thing I got set up downstairs. So you always welcome to come back anytime.
I tell people all the time, man. You know what? I'm trying to get some light up in here, man. I tell people all the time, man. It's for everybody that's listening. In 2020, man, you gotta invest in yourself, man. And honestly, if your friends or if your family or something, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to do something new and they tell you no, it's cool, man. Just, it's people that's close to you that don't want to see you do good or don't want to see you do better. But there's people across the world like you know what I'm saying? There's people across the world like you, man. And like I might not ever meet you. I'm sure it's a great possibility I can meet you, whatever. But it's people like you that'll keep a person like me going, you know what I'm saying? Because you have somebody that believes in you. You have people that want to see you hustle, see you grind. Oh man, bro, don't let that get to you. Keep grinding, keep hustling. You're gonna get it done. So it's like whatever y'all doing, man, just know y'all got somebody rooting for y'all. If y'all want to get y'all LS Swap channel popping and stuff like that, man, I'm out here to help everybody. I mean, if I come off like an asshole, I mean, whatever it is. If you get to know me, I'm a big ass teddy bear. I'm cool. As long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you respect me, I'm gonna respect you as well. And that's all it is. I'm just come at me with respect, man. And like I said, if y'all need a feature in y'all channel or something like that, I'm not charging nobody to do nothing. I want to help everybody. Shoot, I wish somebody with a couple subscribers, shout out to me out, and everybody get a little YouTube, little paycheck, a little 500. You know what I'm talking about? That's cool, man. That's free car money. You know what I'm saying? For doing something that you're gonna do anyway. Like, for example, with your deuce over there, right? You can record that. You can see all your details. You can look back from years ago, like, dang, I did all this work for him, and I got paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all, man, make sure y'all get on your YouTube grind. If y'all want to know how I got my customer base up as well, I'll never talk about that. I got my customers up before. First thing foremost, be honest to everybody. Be honest to everybody. If you never did something before, don't just jump in and do it. Tell them, listen, I never done it before, but I'm confident in my done. And and make sure don't rush, do not rush, get the job done 100%, because that one person right there can give you 10 good reviews or 10 bad reviews. Don't mess with that person. Don't mess with that person. Oh, he a shysty dude. Don't do none of that. Make sure y'all doing people cars right. And like I said, do all the research. Secondly is put your work up on YouTube. If somebody be like, oh man, he did my car and this and that or whatever, he didn't replace the rear main seal, you could be like, well, look at the video. I replaced the rear main seal. You can see it right there. Record all your work or somehow, vlog your work and stuff like that, because I got a lot of customers from YouTube, believe it or not. And that was when I was in Vegas. Now I'm in LA. I got people that's been waiting on me out here. My shop is in the hood. My shop is in LA, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of people. I don't really like to tell people exactly where I'm at or whatever. Like New York seen it when I was recording.
Oh, yeah.
You seen how rough of an area where I'm at, where I was at, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool, whatever. It's just, people be laughing like, oh man, why you always be, looking around and stuff like that. It's just because the environment that I come from. So I got to make sure that I'm safe at all times, you know. So I got to make sure I'm safe at all times. So if I don't tell you exactly my location, it's not that I'm being an asshole. It's just because I genuinely don't know you or know nobody intentions and stuff like that. And I got to keep myself safe. And plus, I keep a big ass blammer on me, but I don't want to hurt nobody,
Man,
man.
don't we all?
Right, man.
Don't
But
we
nah,
all?
man, I just want everybody to really this year, man. I want y'all to push yourself to y'all limits. Push yourself to y'all limits, man. If y'all want to do swaps, get y'all swaps done, man. If y'all want to get y'all businesses off the ground, get y'all businesses off the ground, man. Whatever y'all want to do this year, don't wait. It ain't no such thing as called perfect timing. No such thing as called perfect timing. I quit my job.
Exactly. Fact.
I quit my job in Vegas. We had a 2-year plan. I quit my job in Vegas and I moved to California, man, on
What up,
faith.
Tanner?
I moved out there on faith, man. So y'all just make sure I got to end the video in a few seconds. I'm trying to run through your comments real one more time.
Yeah, well, you answered all the questions that I had.
Where's my rent? Yeah. Anybody got any more questions?
I can't do it. I can't do it right here, but it's coming. I can't do it on what I'm on right now because I'm not sitting downstairs to do it, but it's coming.
All
I was
right,
actually
so look,
driving.
man, I got to get up out of here, man. Our hour is pretty much up, man. Me in New York or whatever.
Yep.
I was actually supposed to be at home, and then he was supposed to be at home, so the video was kind of all over. So look, y'all, man, shoot him, all y'all, whatever y'all got, man, shoot it. And me and him gonna set up a time for sure. We'll try to set it up early next month. I actually announced it on my channel as well too. I just been super busy. We gonna set it up to where he's at home, I'm at home. It's good lighting, as y'all can see, it's bad lighting over here, and you know we're both in a comfortable place to where we can actually get y'all answers, get all y'all questions answered and stuff. We can actually have some fun, man. And who knows, maybe we even do a giveaway or something like that. You know, on my end, we'll probably do a giveaway or something. You know, because a lot of people missed out on that giveaway. And what else? You got anything else, NY?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, everybody knows normally I'm home. I'm sitting down, but running behind today. So I said, I don't want to leave anybody short. I want to give the man his full hour. So I just did it while I was rolling. And look, y'all see I'm home now. I'm in the garage. I'm in the garage with that thing sitting right behind me. So
yeah, man.
It is what it is.
You know, I'm going to talk to Chevy Rider, you know what I'm saying, and see if we can get him up in there. Because last time we had that 3-way going, and that was cool, man. To get, you know, it's a little bit, you know, like I said, we all brothers, man. We got to stick together and, you know, do it right. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my wife is white. Y'all know that, whatever. But I'm really trying to push black businesses this year, man, and any other year. So if y'all got any merches out that y'all want me to, if you guys got any merchandise or any apparel, anything like that, I ain't gonna buy it.
Yeah, LS. I need one of them shirts, LS. That shirt that you showed today, I'm gonna have to cop one of those. That was nice,
sure, man. But look, if any of you guys got some stuff, some product or something that you want me to try out, get with NY and send him the information. He'll shoot it to me. If y'all got shirts, if y'all got shirts, I'll wear y'all shirts in the video and I'll give you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? And they go from there. Whatever I can do to help you guys out. Hey, how you doing? All right. Whatever I can do to help you guys out, just let me know. But my time is up. I got to get out of here, and I appreciate y'all guys. I appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe, man. Get your
all
paper,
right. Well, I'm gonna still keep going, but Guru, man, we gonna get up, man. Appreciate you for coming through.
Oh, wait.
Yes, sir. All right. I know. Hey, look, I know. I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question, Mr. Random. I hope you're still in here. Mr. Random did a live today, and his question was this. He said, hey, can I use clear and single stage paint? You can. What you do is, and I was hoping I got home early enough to show you, but all my paint stuff is all packed up. On the last coat of you going with your last coat of paint, of your single stage, one stage paint, you mix it half and half. Do half the paint, half clear. You go around that whole car with that. And then once that's done, then you go around with a whole nother full heavy coat of clear. And that's it. That's how you do that. So Mr. Ron, I see you in here now. Yeah, that's how you do that. You do that. I painted a lot of vehicles like that when I used to flip a lot of cars. That's how I used to paint a lot of them because I used to get clear by the gallon. When I say by the gallon, I wish I still had that big jug. I had a 55-gallon drum of clear with a pump on the top. And you just pump it. And then it didn't get activated until you mixed the activator in it, which was some good cheap clear, but it was for just basically flipping cars because we had a dealership at the time. So You definitely can do that. That was my way of cheating to do it, especially with a lot of single stage paint, because I had a lot of paint that at the time was given to me because I was basically, I don't even want to use the word sponsored. I had somebody just giving me a bunch of paint. So hopefully that helps with that, period. But man, I thank y'all for rocking out with me. Y'all know this wasn't my normal way of doing my lives. I wasn't downstairs, but you know what? I know MC, if he's still in here, he wanted to see the car. So, hey, here it is. I'm gonna leave it off like that. I'm gonna show the car, and then we're gonna call it a day. I thank y'all for rocking me the whole week. Man, I had six guests this week, and I will post a thing from Murph. I will post a thing from the Chiefs Parade coming up, and also Murph and the Phone King are coming back, so we can do it like we're supposed to do it. So until then, love y'all to death. Be nice to everybody. Have a great weekend. Hold on. Mr. Random says, so second to last half, paint half clear and half paint. Yes. Or you can do it a fourth of clear and paint. It depends on how much paint you got left over, but definitely no more than half. And you mix it into the paint together. That way it mixes and blends in together, and you will get the same outcome, and you will not get any peel from that clear. And then, you block it and buff it, ultrafine it, whichever one you want to do, once the paint gets hard enough, which that part I know you already know. I used to always wait a week out, 2 weeks out, depending on the weather. If it's 80 to 100 degrees outside, sometimes I can go ahead and do it in a certain amount of time, within maybe 3-4 days. But like it's cold like it is now, I would let it sit for 2-3 weeks before I even start doing anything to it. And then you'll get that shine. Like, as you see, car's dirty, but if you really look at it, it still has that shine. And no, my dad had somebody else paint this at the time because I couldn't get off in time enough to come down and do it when I was living in Atlanta. But I went ahead ultrafined and got it right and restriped it and whatnot and got it to where it's at right now. And I'm actually going to repaint it again. I got paint. I got some House of Color Candy white base that I'm going to end up doing over on it again. So it's coming. It's definitely coming. It's coming. But I definitely want to thank y'all rocking with me, man, because it's been a long week. I had somebody try to get me earlier this week, but the don't stop anymore. But until then, y'all stay easy. Let me go ahead and put it out already. But Monday, I got TK's Garage coming through. That is the Mr. Copart Hustler himself. Go check out his page. And then right behind him and the same live, 78 Chevy Boy will be in the building. Y'all do not want to miss it. I swear y'all do not want to miss it. He's going to be in the building. So until then,